Meantime, tonight, programs across Washington helping domestic abuse survivors have been severely underfunded in the last few years. The Washington State Coalition Against Domestic Violence reports a 23% budget cut in state funding could go into effect in July. Domestic violence centers across the state, including right here in eastern Washington, are hoping local lawmakers will step up to help. Bronte Sorotsky sat down with the YWCA of Spokane and breaks down how these budget cuts could impact them and the services they provide.
Domestic violence organizations like the YWCA get a majority of their funding from federal, state, and local sources. And now, domestic violence services across the state are facing a massive cut in both federal and state funds, leaving the organization concerned.
There are services that cannot go away.
The YWCA in Spokane is one of many affected by these budget cuts. They provide domestic violence support services, safe shelter for people fleeing violence from their partners, community outreach, and so much more. They worry not just for themselves, but other domestic violence services in the area as well.
It's not only our impact here at the YWCA, but this change at the state level is going to impact Lutheran Community Services, Northwest Justice Project, and a number of other organizations in our community. The impact will be significant.
The YWCA receives 80% of all funding from federal, state, and local sources. They say the impact of these cuts for them could lead to a loss of almost $300,000.
It will have a significant negative impact on our programming if we were unable to, in the next couple of years, find ways to replace that funding, or hopefully the state will be successful in funding those dollars.
Those dollars will help someone fleeing domestic violence seek immediate help.
When someone who is fleeing domestic violence comes to the YWCA Spokane, they need services in the moment, and they need someone who can help them find shelter.
Now, the YWCA and many other domestic violence services are calling on lawmakers for their help. Reporting in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.